A very sweet good evening to all, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel, Novel Innovative English Point. So I have come with a new and very interesting topic. Till now, whatever videos I have uploaded, I've taught you only the grammar. Obviously, I didn't actually sell out my product saying grammar because I didn't teach you grammar, I was teaching you language. How we can construct sentences, how we can enhance their limit, uh, their actually extension. I taught you how prepositions are used practically. How do we use preposition to make sentence more extension with more explanations, with elaborate informations. Then I taught you the conjunctions. Obviously, I didn't teach you anything separately or so much in detail. I'll definitely make video on them in detail. But today I want to teach you something very interesting topic. The topic which you often find in your literature. We also call them the literary devices, poetic devices, figure of speeches. Actually, when we learn a language, so there are two different learnings. There are two different, as far as the language is concerned, uh, format of a language. A language which we use in documentation, which we call a formal language, and the language that we speak, the colloquial, the vernacular. That language we use in text when we write an essay, a poem, a story, or anything else. A language that we speak to our friends. I'm sure you must be understanding what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to convey you. Actually, जब हम बातें करते हैं आपस में, we never think of the formal words. We speak what we feel like, of anything. We speak through our experience. So आज मैं जो टॉपिक आपको पढ़ाने वाला हूँ, it is not going to help you to enhance your speaking skills, but also you actually will learn the art of writing too. You will learn the art of speaking too. You will learn the art of understanding things. We read poems we often understand. Hardly understand. Sometimes we read such complicated text in the form of a story or essay, but we fail to understand them. We fail because we do not understand the intricacies given in those texts. So today, the topic which I am going to teach you is definitely going to help you in understanding that. तो क्या पढ़ रहे हैं अपन लोग आज? Yes, yes, I am teaching you today poetic devices. We also call them literary devices or figure of speech. So when we try to find out the definition, when we try to understand the meaning of this word written, figure of speech, we can understand by segregating them. Speech means that we speak or write, and figure means the body of the text. So the body of the speech is actually created with the help of these things which I am going to teach you. The way everything appears to us, like the wall is there, a wall is good, it is protective, it has actually everything as far as wall is concerned. But it appears beautiful, prettier, more attractive, more exalting, more engrossing and captivating when we decorate it. Similarly, when we write something, when we speak something, if we decorate it, If we make it more interesting, the questions arises in our mind. How? Let me write a sentence here. You are cruel. If I say you are cruel. Okay? Now it's a plain sentence that gives the complete sentence sense. But it does not appear fascinating or attractive. Now let's make it more attractive, more fascinating. You are cunning and brute as a fox. Now I'm speaking the same sentence but in a different way. This is the way through which I can express the same thing in a more effortlessly and more attractive way. Am I right? ज्यादा इफेक्टिव तरीके से सेम चीज को बोला है मैंने. Here, cruel, but how much? The question comes. But in this sentence, you have not to measure how much. Because the sentence itself giving the complete sense. He is cunning. He is brute. And how much? As much as a fox. So using this particular phrase, I'm actually giving the idea of the feeling of the speaker, how much the speaker thinks the particular individual is cruel. एक और sentence. I'm no longer, no more hungry. No more hungry. अब मुझे भूख नहीं लगी. लेकिन हम लोग हिंदी में भी तो बोलते हैं मैंने अपनी भूख को ही मार दिया. So if I write the same sentence, I've killed my hunger. I've killed my hunger. Now look at this example. How effective, how influencing, how interesting the sentence appears when I speak it with more decorative elements, whatever I have got. I have killed my hunger. मैंने अपने भूख को मार दिया. So this decoration is possible only we know the meanings or the uses of figure of speeches. Today I am going to teach you them. And they are so much frequent and often in text, whether you study academic in class 10, 9, 11, 12, or if you are pursuing BA, MA. When you do the BA or MA in literature, you have to study so much literature. But before to understand literature, we must know the information of these things. Then we understand the text written in literature. Okay? Similarly, in class 10, 12, in board exams too, the questions are often asked on them. But we have never heard of those words. How do we answer those questions if we do not study them? So let's learn. But before moving further, I request you to subscribe to my channel and send this video. Please do not be lazy to share this video to anyone who wants to learn all these things, who are seeking a class, a teacher who can teach that individual such an important thing which they do not find learning at a school, at universities even. So please share it to as many people as possible. And comment section is there. So comment me if you want to bring about any changes in my way of teaching. This is open for you and your views, your considerations are valuable to me. Okay? And please turn off your notification bell icon too so that you can get the notification of my such videos. Okay. So how do we decorate these things? Let me teach you. Okay. So actually there are some important figures or poetic devices like metaphor, like simile, like hyperbole, like personification, and so there are actually hundreds of figure of speeches as such. Today I am going to teach you only five. If you like the video, if you like this content, you just let me know. I'll actually upload more video on the same topic. Okay, let's understand them. Alliteration. Tradition. Okay, so what these words? So much uncommon, so much non-familiar to you. You hardly hear the name of these words at a schooling education. But आज आप यहाँ सीख रहे हैं. अगर आप सीख जाओगे तो डेफिनेटली तुम तो सीखोगे बट यू कैन टीच योर टीचर टू. चलो देखते हैं. So basically we call these words poetic devices, literary devices or figure of speech which help, which are rhetorics. There is one more word, that is rhetoric. All these things are required or necessary to make your test more interesting, more attractive, decorative, equipped with beauty and prettiness. Okay, चलिए समझते हैं what is metaphor. So let me give you an example of metaphor first, or give you the example of all these words written here. If I say uh, so he is I am the voice of praise. अच्छा दूसरा अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग सा एग्जाम्पल देते हैं. ओके, so I am the rain is falls to earth, is falls to earth. Or let me write more example. Let me write more example. Uh, the the ocean of knowledge. Knowledge is required to get a job. Get a job. And let's have some example of simile. So he looks tall as a mast on ship. Okay. Let's have an example of hyperbole. Hyperbole. So he drunk. He drunk ocean. Personification. I have revived happiness in his life. Alteration. French fought for his father. Now, Look all these examples and how these examples are so much uncommon or see or appear so much weird as far as the appearance is concerned. How different the sentence "the rain is falls to earth" appears from so much common or simple sentence. Similarly, the ocean of knowledge is required to get a job. Or you read all the sentence, you find the same. You feel the same for every sentence. Why? Because they are not easy sentences or sentences which we find normally. ठीक है? This is an example of metaphor. Metaphor, simile, hyperbole, and personification or illustration. अब एक्चुअल में ये जो सेंटेंसेस लिखे जाते हैं और इन पोएटिक डिवाइसेस का जो यूज किया जाता है, द यूज ऑफ द पोएटिक डिवाइसेस डिपेंड्स स्पेशली मेटाफॉर ऑल दिस. टेक एनी poetic device, you will come to know that everything is a feeling of the speaker or well known or well popular thing. आप क्या देखोगे कि मैंने द रेन इज पर्ल्स ऑफ अर्थ. बेसिकली व्हाट इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ दिस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस एग्जांपल कि रेन धरती के लिए कितनी जरूरी है या धरती के लिए बहुत जरूरी है, अर्थ के लिए बहुत जरूरी है रेन, ये बताने की कोशिश की है थ्रू दिस एग्जाम्पल. तो आइदर आई हैड चांस or an opportunity to say that rain is very important, it is very important to have rain for earth, या तो ऐसे बोलूंगा और आई यूज इन दिस वे. क्लियर? दोनों का मीनिंग सेम है बट इंटेंसिटी के डिफरेंस है. ओके, तो यहां पे मैंने कहा कि रेन धरती के लिए मोती है. क्या है? मोती. तो बेसिकली आई एम ट्राइंग टू से that rain is as important for earth as pulse to human being. तो यहां पे what do you feel that I have compared rain to pulse, or in the second example I have compared ocean to knowledge. Like the ocean is vast, unfathomable, immeasurable. Similarly, knowledge is unfathomable. There is no end of knowledge. It's infinite as ocean is. Okay, as ocean is. Okay, so here I'm comparing knowledge to ocean and rain to pulse. And what are we getting? What are we getting actually through these examples, these comparisons? That we are actually precisely, accurately, pointing out the place of these two things, rain and knowledge, in human life or in earth life. तो मैं जब फिगर ऑफ स्पीचेस को इनको यूज करता हूं तो मेरी कोशिश होती है कि जो लिसनर है, जो रीडर है, वो एक्चुअल में समझ पाए कि व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली नॉलेज. आई मीन टू से व्हाट द थिंग दैट आई फील फॉर, वो चीज है उसके लिए मैं क्या सोचता हूं. समझ आया? यही काम है फिगर ऑफ स्पीचेस का. जैसे मेटाफर में एक को दूसरे से कंपेयर करके, वो जो कंपैरिजन जो होता है इन दो चीजों में, they are completely unlike to each other. Like there is no relationship between rain and pulse. There is no relationship between ocean and knowledge. But comparison happens on the basis of their places to the respective objects. जैसे the place of pulse to human being, similar, the rain actually occupies the same place to earth. ओशन वास्ट है, लार्ज है, इमेजरेबल है, नॉलेज भी कुछ ऐसा है. सो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सम कॉमन ट्रेट्स वी कंपेयर देम. ठीक है? इसका मेन कारण होता है कंपैरिजन का कि एक लाइन के थ्रू, एक छोटे से कंपैरिजन के थ्रू उस चीज का एक्चुअली इंपॉर्टेंस समझाना या उस चीज का प्लेस या पोजीशन समझाना. बस यही काम होता है इन सभी चीज का. जैसे मेटाफर में कंपैरिजन, सिमिली में भी कंपैरिजन है. यहाँ पे उसको, उस बंदे को मास्ट एक पतला सा बांस लगा रहता है जिसपे झंडा लगा रहता है, उसको मास्ट कहते हैं, बहुत ऊंचा होता है। तो बेसिकली मास्ट से कंपेयर करके उसको उसकी ऊंचाई के बारे में बताया जा रहा है, कितना ऊंचा है, मतलब इतना मास्ट के बराबर शायद ही कोई भी चीज ऊंची, तो उतना ऊंची हो जितना कि मास्ट है। तो बेसिकली उसकी हाइट को लेकर के स्पीकर का क्या सोचना है, ये इस लाइन से समझ में आता है। क्लियर? बस इसमें एज या लाइक वर्ड यूज करते हैं। दिस इज द ओनली डिफरेंस वी फाइंड बिटवीन मेटाफर एंड सिनोनिम। इज इट क्लियर? थर्ड, he drunk ocean. Have you ever seen anyone drinking ocean? Is it not possible for even the chunk of the population of earth to drink the whole ocean? Obviously. Still, what I am writing, I am trying to convey that an individual actually has drunk so much water, as much, so बहुत ज्यादा पानी पी लिया, इससे ज्यादा, आउट ऑफ हिज लिमिट। उसको समझाने के लिए मैंने ओशन को यूज किया। जैसे ओशन में अनलिमिटेड वाटर है, उतना अनलिमिटेड वाटर इसमें कंज्यूम कर लिया, बट इसमें कंपैरिजन नहीं है, इसमें एग्जेजरेशन। सुन के ही आप बोलोगे क्या बकवास कर रहा है, क्या बकवास है यार, हाउ कैन एनीवन ड्रिंक द ओशन। बट what I have to say to you that कि भैया ऐसा करके वो एक लिमिट सेट कर रहा है कि उसने जो काम किया है, जो उसने पानी पिया है, वो एक्चुअली हद से ज्यादा है। तो जब कोई चीज हद से ज्यादा हो जाए, है ना, जितना एक्सपेक्ट अपन करते हैं उससे कई ज्यादा, कई गुना ज्यादा हो जाए, तो हम लोग हाइपरबोली को यूज करते हैं समझाने के लिए कि इतना होना मतलब कि इतने के बराबर है। जैसे कि वो बहुत रो रहा है, तो मैं बोल सकता हूँ he has welled up। वेल मतलब कुआ, उसने मतलब उतना रो लिया कि जितना कुआ भर जाए। Now can anyone extract so much water as to fill a well? It's not possible, obviously. But ये exaggeration है, तो exaggeration हम लोग ऐसा करते हैं, ठीक है, इसको हाइपरबोली बोलेंगे। एंड पर्सनिफिकेशन मीन्स टू गिव द लाइफ टू अ नॉन लिविंग थिंग। जैसे यहाँ पे हैप्पीनेस इज एन इमोशन एंड इट इज बीइंग प्रेजेंटेड एज इफ इट्स अ ह्यूमन, बिकॉज हु डाइज और रिवाइव्स दैट हैज सम लाइफ, एंड हैप्पीनेस नो लाइफ। बट हैप्पीनेस कुछ तरीके से दिखाया लिखा गया है कि जैसे वो मर गई थी, उसको मैंने रिवाइव किया। So, to giving life or traits of human being to a non-living is said to be the act of using personification. इसको यूज किया जाता है for the cunning और काफी इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने के लिए टेक्स्ट, क्लियर, फीलिंग ऑफ द राइटर को बताने के लिए। The last one is alliteration. What you find in alliteration, other than these figure of speech, you see that most of the word in this particular sentence are beginning with F, fa sound. French for foe is fire. So you see the repetition of the first letter in all the word, and that repetition is said to be alliteration. I'm sure आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। If you want me to make such more video on that, please comment into the comment section. I want to teach you such interesting thing, but if I get your support, if I won't get your support, whom should I make this video for? That's why I request you to let me know if you want me to make this video more. Thank you very much.